It says we live. Not sure if we are or not. It's a little crazy in here. Little crazy. See if anybody will jump on in here. It says we got 6 watching. Nobody comment that I can tell. I can't see comments right now. For some reason. I don't know why. Whoa. Everybody popped up all at one time. Junkyard's Garage. What's going on, buddy? How's it hanging, man? Michael, what's going on? Pete. Yes. Looked quite a bit cooler today after getting the old AC fixed. Dirty Digging. What's going on? The missus will be in here in a little while. She is covered up with supper right now. So, but it has been a little nuts and a little crazy. I don't know. This has been a rough week. You don't realize how bad you miss your AC until you don't have it anymore. So. Miss Catherine, what's happening? I seen all those fine vegetables Miss Catherine got out of her garden. The S.O.T. Metalworks shirt would not support all that at one time, so good deal. Gerald Farms, what's happening? What's going on, Jackie? Yes, AC is a must here in Kentucky also, sir. I did not know I was an AC technician until I was put to the test, and yeah, I had to figure that stuff out because I wasn't paying a $200-300 bill or a 2-day wait to get a technician here to get that stuff worked out. Just got home for the week. Put a window unit in my excavator this week. I have seen that at Ritchie Brothers. I'm pretty sure I got that on video. I'm just saying. Hopefully yours doesn't have shingles and tar paper on the top like that one did. But it did have a lot of spray foam in it too to cover up the rust. Let's Dig 18's got a video on that one also, I think. So. Yeah, Catherine, they've been giving that stuff away around here all over the place. It's vegetables are pretty good commodity right now. It seems like everybody's garden is just kicking with it right now. Working my last night shift tonight. Well, good deal, Junkyard. Hey, it's good to know you're working. I mean, normally, you can't really say that. So, I hope everybody's doing fine and dandy out there. It's been a rough week here at the S.O.T. Metalworks compound. We are we're just marching right along. Went from putting a motor and a fan and a capacitor in the outside unit straight into pretty much cutting signs that evening. So it slowed me down a little bit, but not a whole lot. Jackie, been doing any good racing? I've been trying to keep up on your videos. Man, it's hard. That dirt track stuff is just, man, I'm into it, but I don't have time to sit and watch it. I wish we had a dirt track close around here somewhere, but we just don't. It's about 2 hours away. About an hour and 30 minutes, I think, is the closest one. So, the cucumber's going nuts. We'll be looking forward to that, Catherine. We'll be looking for those cans in the mail. Just saying. No, I'm just messing with you. Watching the process run itself. Go back to his roots. See, the old millwright is coming back to his roots, huh? You're sticking with the same company, just back to maintenance. I got you. You like tearing stuff up. I understand. Good deal, Jackie. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's I would say the closest dirt track we got around here is Dirt Perfect's go-kart track. I'm not sure if that counts or not. I think it could. I'm not sure you can run a full-size car on it, but it would be it'd be an interesting adventure. Let's put it that way. 10 minutes away. Woo, Michael, you're making me jealous. Yeah, I can understand, Jackie. Dirt racing is, around here it was all demolition derbies back in the day because that's all that was ever available for us. But that I could get into the dirt track, and we got into a little bit of figure eight and a little bit of stuff like that back in the day. But our big uh, our big racetrack in Louisville shut down. Had to go across the river. It was a little bit further for us. We didn't do a whole lot of it. Should have maybe got into it a little more. Still working for our uncle. Oh, old uncle. Got to keep old uncle happy too. But yeah, we've been getting signs cut out left and right. We have been working on fire pits. We have been talking in the process of talking some target orders in. So we got that going on. We'll let Miss S.O.T get in here in a little while, and we'll backtrack to maybe last weekend, what happened, and all the exciting stuff that went down. But should be a video on that coming out tomorrow. So yeah, we'll see how that turns out. And it was so interesting. I was very, very worried if it would get monetized or not, and it did. Just so everybody knows, it's that interesting. All right, so if I'm delayed tonight a little bit, I'm just reading off of StreamYard. I don't have the YouTube up, so we're I don't know, a minute behind, 2 minutes behind, something like that, on the StreamYard comments, catching up with the YouTube stuff. So if I seem like I'm a little bit behind, that's why. That's just part of it. Two dirt tracks, 20 minutes, one east and one west. Holy cow, Kenny, you live right in the middle. What the heck? I mean, you're living a life right there. Been busy building cornhole boards and workshop. Woo! Hey, we might have to throw down on that cornhole. I'm a retired professional here. I have retired since my earlier days, but I was pretty unbeatable back in the day. Self-proclaimed professional, just so everybody knows. I run the neighborhood circuit. Nobody could beat me at the neighborhood circuit. Worked out great. So what's everybody been into? Junkyard's been working. Kenny's thinking about becoming a cornhole board professional. Man, I watch those guys. That's the only thing going on ESPN now is that cornhole. So Catherine's hanging out in the garden. Jared just got home from work for the week. Man, you guys live just as busy your lives as I do. We have 3 or 4 big signs going right now. A couple of them's a little big. Should turn out some pretty good videos. Just shipped out some shipments earlier this week. They received them yesterday and today, hopefully. Hopefully we got that squared away. I haven't heard from the second gentleman, but the first one, didn't know they were coming. They were bought for him by a friend, and he was ecstatic about them. So, all right, we'll see you in a little bit, Junkyard. Taking 2 sets of a family reunion next week. Wedding present. Uh-oh. Kenny is on it. That's a heck of a wedding present right there now. Back out of town, working in Wichita. Woo. Wood and Welding. What's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? Good to see you in here. Paul, what's happening, man? From England. Holy cow, we are across the pond. Brother, it's either got to be late or early there. I'm not sure which, but appreciate you tuning in, man. That means a lot right there. That's pretty phenomenal. It is amazing the people we reach on YouTube these days. It's crazy. Paul hollered at me there a minute ago, and I wasn't even sure I hit the live button yet. He already hollering at me. I don't know if them England guys they picked this live stream up a whole lot sooner than the U.S. guys. So. Richard, what's happening, man? Hey, watch that Mr. stuff. You're gonna make me feel old. Now, Miss S.O.T. will be here in a little while. Yes, sir, Paul. Try to catch them all. I do the same thing. If y'all don't know, I do work for the government, and probably shouldn't say that, but they've cut our YouTube off at work, so I don't get to catch them on a whole lot of other people's stuff. Like to watch YouTube during my break times and my lunch times, and there is no more of that going on. So it's been a little rough for me to keep up on everybody. I've been missing out on Muddy Feet Concrete. Been missing out on that fella. I got a backlog of his videos I've been liking. I just haven't got a hold of it yet and had time to sit down and watch them. I've been keeping up on Dirt Perfect. Been keeping up on Logger Wade fairly regular. Been keeping up on Junkyard's Garage. It is just, man, I've got so many videos I just want to watch. I just don't have time. It is absolutely crazy. 2:45. Holy cow, Paul. Tom is in the house. What is going on, buddy? How you doing, man? Holy cow. Good to see you in here. Sitting in New Jersey, headed to Maryland. Woo. Man, we got family folk down there in Maryland. Woo. John, what's happening? It's because England is ahead of us in time. Paul's been waiting 6 hours for you to start talking. He commented. I opened the studio, and he commented at 9:19, something like that. And I did not even hit the live button. I asked the wife. I said, "Hey, are we live already, or what's going on?" So I'm not sure what's happening. Grilling shrimp on the fire. Holy cow. That's right, Michael. We all got to be busy being essential. Campground maintenance. No break for this guy. Yes, sir. I would say those campgrounds are hopping right now. Holy cow. We've been thinking about taking a vacation. We're trying to figure out lake, beach, what we need to do, what's going to be open, where we're going to be at. And you can't find a campground at a lake around here anywhere. You can't find a cabin around a lake around here anywhere unless you want to pay big moolah. Big moolah. Just had to go pull out 3 log trucks. Are you hanging around Wade again? Was Stevie driving? You were supposed to be, but never mind. Yeah, Paul. Hey, intuition. We've been having a pretty good go up. Tom, how'd your buddy Science turn out? They turn out okay? Hope he was happy with him. You said he was. So you ask him if he's going to do a video on those, or just that's just a question. Okay. Oh, Dirt Boss is in the house. What is going on, buddy? Hadn't seen her talk to you for a while. You're one of the guys that I need to get over and catch up on some of them videos. It's whew, that's another guy that would understand. If you make YouTube videos, you just don't have time to watch YouTube hardly. It gets a little crazy. John, you thinking about them too the whole time. That's pretty good. That's two good ones to think about right there. But yeah, we had a big adventure last weekend. Took the boat out. Got the boat kind of working, not really working. Maybe sort of might have broke down. Might have sort of not. Might have had a bunch of people on there. We had a broke up couple on the boat. I don't think you guys have seen the video yet. No, it's posting tomorrow. So might have been some Facebook post on there. Not sure yet. I don't think the wife got a whole bunch of pictures, so I don't think she posted anything on Facebook. But there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 YouTubers together. We'll put it that way. Maybe 9. Yeah, maybe 9 YouTubers. Floating still. Oh, yeah, it's still floating. How do I put this? It decided the fuel filter was more important than the fuel running through it, so it stopped up and said, "No, you can't go no more." But it's okay. I may have had a very professional YouTube paddler on a 22-foot pontoon. He paddled one stroke at a time, got us to the bank. We was good. Pete, be safe. Be careful, brother. Have a good one. Be safe going to Maryland. Don't do anything silly. And watch those crazy folks because they drive like a bat out of hell up there. Whew. Party pontoon? Yes. I'm pretty sure let's see. I'm pretty sure the thumbnail is Yacht Club, something like that. YouTube Yacht Club, something I can't remember. Yeah, it was interesting. Yes, John. It not only did it help my boat and got my boat back to running because we redneck engineered that. It also helped everybody else's boat that we were around because I'm not sure if they didn't also have beer involved in the situation. But it's whatever. Miss S.O.T gets in here in a minute. We'll fill you in on what happened. Because you guys are tuning in on the live stream, we'll give you a little sneak peek of what tomorrow's video may hold. Oh, and just so everybody knows, I did not do a video on me replacing the AC unit, motor, fan, capacitor, the whole 9 yards, because there were way too many cuss words involved. Yeah. And I was stressing out. Probably should have recorded it because it was the first time I ever worked on anything like that. But you guys have to bear with me on that one, Dad. I was out of my realm of expertise. It was not a fun moment here at S.O.T Metalworks. Jamie was happy she was at work and not here to watch me. So she's coming, William. She will be here in a little bit, buddy. She is eating supper, and then she's going to chime in with us. Hopefully. You never know with her. I don't know, Paul. Is there ever really enough? I'm not sure. I don't know. It was kind of a party barge more than a pontoon. I think at one time. I mean, because we had fuel issues, so we were moving so slow. I think barges were passing us, so I felt like a barge at a moment. But it was a very very interesting time. That's for sure. And I will say, it's a very very interesting video you guys are going to get to watch tomorrow. Sorry, business. It just never stops. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. We still getting with it here at S.O.T Metalworks. Business emails, business texts. It never slows down. Party. Yeah. Yes, dirty digging. The capacitor was the main culprit. However, there were other issues I don't need to address. We went through this process 3 years ago. Changed the motor. We had a bad fan on there too. Instead of my buddy had a motor for the unit in his garage. We downsized motors, changed it out. The fan blades were cracked. I took them to the garage, tacked them up. Of course, that made the fan blades off balance there just a little bit. You guys know the thing. You're just trying to get your AC back to going. That's what we did tonight. Well, it worked great for 3 years, and then, yeah, it went tits up. So it's my fault, wholeheartedly my fault. I went back and bought all new parts, redone everything, and hopefully it lasts for a long time to go. So, yes, William. Keyword is party right there. Yeah, party, definitely. Relocatable dock. We're working on the. I would like to do a shout out to Dirt Perfect and Man Behind the Scenes on the excellent job they did on the Derby dock / boat ramp. Fantastic job. Couldn't. I'm about to spoil this video now. All right, Paul. I'll tell you, honey. There's an Englishman waiting for you. I'm not sure it worked, Paul. Flux capacitor, yes. Not only was the flux capacitor out on my AC unit, the flux capacitor was also out on my boat. Maybe possibly another YouTuber might have fixed that. And I wish I'd have got that on video, but it didn't because we were stranded in the middle of the river at the time. But, you know. Yeah, dirty digging. Everybody was like, man, hey, make sure you ground out that capacitor and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, let me cram a screwdriver here and see what happens. Ernest, what's happening, buddy? How you doing, man? Holy cow. We got everybody in here tonight. And normally Logger Wade goes live on Friday nights, and he's quit going live on Friday nights. I'm a smaller channel, so that kind of used to be my night, but Logger Wade took it over, and I quit going live on Friday nights, and now Logger Wade don't go live no more. I don't know what's going on. Or maybe he is live, and I don't know. But I didn't get a notification, so. What? William's always got the best stories. I tell you guys, if there's anybody's comments on my channel to read, it's William's. William will have the best story. He will have a fit for every note. It is awesome. Wait, hold up. O'Reilly's carries flux capacitors. What? Really? I'm gonna look that up. I need to look that up. Yeah, he's hitting it hard right now, Paul. Oh, Wade's, man, it's wide open for him. He's on Facebook Messenger talking to him. Oh, he's talking to Tom on Facebook Messenger. Oh, Lord. Well, if he's on there talking to you on Facebook Messenger, tell him to just jump over to YouTube and get on S.O.T. Metalworks' live stream and everything will be good. We can all talk to him. Oh, they're out of stock currently. That sounds, maybe S.O.T. Metalworks needs to start making flux capacitors and starting a new side business. That could be a possibility. Closer to the clock tower. Oh, could you imagine them on this live stream? We in trouble. We got in trouble.
What are you hollering at me about?
There's an Englishman on here trying to get your attention.
I don't care. I was eating my dinner. You should have waited.
I should have waited, she said. But he's an Englishman. He's a distinguished Englishman.
Mm-hmm.
The new and improved Miss S.O.T. Metalworks rack.
What up?
What up? What you doing on the laptop?
I got work to do. Put your shit over.
Oh my goodness, she's got work to do. Business or pleasure?
Business.
Gotcha.
Hey guys, hey.
It's
Hey, Catherine.
It's always something. We can't even have a live stream where we're not just like looking at our phone and doing business work. Laptop going. You guys always have to bear with us. You never know when we might get a message, email.
Wild hair. Apologize, I got wild hair today. Stop. Hey, Paul.
Paul's the fancy Englishman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even go live a while ago, and he was on my.
How?
I don't know.
Look, William said I'm babylicious.
Is that a word? He made this shit up.
No, that's a good word. Hang on, I need a color.
Oh, William, you're terrible. Look, Richard said hi.
Hey, Richard.
DEFCON 20 ounce? No, just 12 ounce. Yeah, we're still at 12. 12.24? No, something like that.
William said it's refreshing to see a pun not on a man.
I tell you guys, and I said this a while ago, if there's one comment I always look for on my YouTube videos, it's Williams. I'm like, oh, what's he going to come up with today? He's got something.
Did you tell him you've been a good husband this week?
I've been working pretty hard at it.
He fixed my air conditioning.
Yeah, I mean,
that got him right out of the doghouse.
Had I known many years ago that it didn't take a whole lot to satisfy a woman except for cold air inside the house, and I'd become an AC repairman a long time ago. Because I could have satisfied a lot of women.
It'll only help you so far. But then the icing on the cake, he brought me lunch to work today.
Oh, yeah. I was that other guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not only lunch. I mean,
I'm waiting to figure out what you want.
I brought her Chinese.
I'm still waiting to figure out what you want.
You know, I had to go in there with a mask, little gloves.
Gloves?
And the whole 9 yards. Yeah, they give you little disposable gloves so you don't touch the
utensils for the Chinese buffet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous that you brought me buffet, though. See, and when we
no, I scoped it out. I said, hey, I want to walk around and make sure everything's kosher 1st. Mm-hmm. And, yeah.
You know, when I've been getting you Chinese, I don't do buffet. I order carry out because it's safer.
Well, you never know what to do in the back kitchen. At least out there in the front. I mean, she was like, no. You need your mask. You need your mask. She turned people away from the buffet.
Did she say, you're so pretty?
You're so pretty, but you need your mask. Your fingernails, they look good, but you need your mask.
Critical jail. You gotta get Nathan to do that. That's funny.
You need to do them shorter, maybe a little longer, maybe here.
You need boyfriend. You need long.
You need long boyfriend.
Not long boyfriend, long nails. Oh, Lord. If y'all have never seen that comedian, her name is Angela Johnson, but it's spelled weird. The Angela is spelled weird. And she does a one on the nail salon. It's called Nail Salon by Angela Johnson. It is so hilarious. It is just like you go to a nail salon and how they talk and do. It's just hilarious.
Catherine, don't even start. I got the AC working in his house, and like the clothes just fell off. Like,
no, the clothes fell off the day before with no AC.
Oh yeah, come to think of it, that is right.
But you wasn't touching me because I was too hot.
I come over to work.
Here's the crap of it.
I was like, I come in the house.
No, wait. You got to back up my day.
All right.
I get to work, and the day before we had a storm right before we left, and our electric went out. And our boss sent us all home a little bit early because we didn't have no electric. And you know, when you work on a computer all day, no electric, no work. So anyhow,
no electric, no work.
Yeah. So that day, I went to work, and we had no air at work. And it's a frequent thing at my facility when the electric goes out. They have to come reset the AC for whatever reason, and you know, government, all that. There's red tape. But anyhow, so my office was hot as heck. Like I sweat through my clothes 2 or 3 times over before they finally got our air fixed. And then I leave work and I had to go by my little granny's house.
Damn, John, that hurts, brother. I've been there, done that.
And Junior called me and he said,
he got my ribs hurting right now. Just even talking about it.
He said, where are you at? And I said, I'm at Granny's. And he said, you might want to just stay there. Because when he came home from work,
the AC was sitting out there going, I was like, guess I know what that is.
No AC all day at work and then no AC at home all night. It was just a crap day.
Hey, but I gotta say, when you got home that evening,
it was hot. It was 78 degrees. Hot.
It was hot. No, it wasn't 78 degrees.
It went up to 80 before we got it cooled back down in here.
Right, but I was already in the midst of getting everything squared away.
Yeah,
right?
he was working on it, but it's still hot.
I done had the portable AC unit pulled out of the camper. It was in here. Done had the cardboard in the window. Done had it all routed out. Everything was going. I was like, "Come on, baby, come on!" It just too much. Look at that! Look at that! Some buck on here.
Hey, Moonshine Danny!
Moonshine Danny
saved my life this week with a window air unit that's still in my kitchen window.
Had a little window unit going on. We had to go borrow from him. Pretty good feller. Pretty good feller. Yeah, ouch on that, John. Holy cow. I have been there, done that. Broke 2. Actually, my daughter broke 2 of my ribs, to be honest.
You could tell that story.
Hell, I can't remember this story. It's been so long ago, but
I can remember. We was in the swimming pool. And he liked to grab a hold of kids and throw them in the water and dunk them and all this, that, the other.
Push me.
Yeah. And he grabs a hold of her and she kept saying, no, stop, stop. And she started fighting him and he ended up with broken ribs on New Year's Eve, no less.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
In the pool on New Year's Eve?
No, 4th of July. It was 4th of July.
How much you had to drink tonight?
I'm drinking sweet tea. It's been a long week. Don't mess with me.
Can you give me a beer?
Can you wait just a second?
No, you're good. I'm just messing with you. Whew. No, John, no. Slipped on the batwing mower and took 50. Oh, man. Yeah. Mowing this stuff with them tractors and stuff like we did. I know exactly what you're talking about. Sweet tea and gin. Whew. That'd be a little rough. What's Moonshine Danny into tonight? He ain't doing nothing. He's just out goofing off in the house. He's probably not even in the garage doing any work. Junkyard was on here, but you went on here, so he left.
He better Voxer me back.
He's trying to work, like sort of, kind of, maybe. He didn't really know.
Yeah. I need him to get his state numbers under control for coronavirus.
Jamie's trying to go to.
Oh, I can't send this yet.
What?
Because I don't know shipping.
No, yeah, we don't. You can't do that one yet.
I could draft it though.
No, draft it, save it. Jamie's over here working on the invoices, trying to make S.O.T. Metalworks a little bit more money. She's been working hard on this one. She's proud of this one she's on right now.
It's gonna be awesome sign.
It is gonna be a good looking sign. I can't not deny that. Pretty much been drawn up from scratch.
Did you know why I gave you a beer?
Why is that?
Because you fixed my air conditioning.
Oh. I thought it was because I look good, I smell good, and damn it, people like me.
Not today.
Well, I'm gonna drink his beer.
2 out of 3 is not bad, right?
I'm gonna drink his beer. That way, I'm working smarter, not harder.
You gotta drink that beer. You're fixing to drink it real fast. And he whooped my ass this week too, Moonshine Danny.
Holy cow! I don't mean to be telling tales outside of school. Danny came by my shop today.
Yeah.
And his shirt was raining wet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you'd have come by my work this week, my shirt was
well,
wet.
I really thought somebody had pulled a practical joke on him and doused him with water because I ain't never seen no stuff like that. I mean, but he legit had a bad day today.
I'm sorry, Moonshine Danny.
I said he's had a bad week.
It's hot. Have they been giving you wet bulb break things? We've been giving our people 10 minutes on the hour.
All right, so everybody chimed into the live stream. We're gonna do means they did that. What video we got posted tomorrow?
The boating video.
The boating video. Would you guys like to know who or what may have happened in the boating video? Just a little heads up of what's gonna happen.
Yeah. See.
I mean, they might want to know.
You didn't tell them my other exciting news either.
Paul, it's funny you say that. Did you see Paul's comment?
Oh, Dirt Perfect's got an invoice coming for my services.
It's actually on the video tomorrow.
What? Stay tuned.
We may have done a little swamp logging.
I was swamp logging.
You without Logger Wade, but later on down the road.
Oh, I picked him up later.
Later.
I had to get approval for what I'd already done.
Right. I mean, you got to make sure everything's kosher on the up and up.
Right.
So we rode over to. All right, so we got Ball and Toad.
Ball and Toad. Yeah.
We got Ball and Toad. We're going to bring our boat on this trip over to Derby, Indiana. And who all showed up?
Logger Wade and Mommy.
Logger Wade and
Dirt Perfect.
Dirt Perfect.
Miss Dirt Perfect.
Miss Dirt Perfect.
Man behind the scenes.
Man behind the scenes. His wife.
Woman behind the scenes.
Woman behind the scenes.
No, wait. She's woman behind the man behind the scenes. Amy's her name.
See, y'all getting the insights here now. Write your stuff down because you won't remember this later.
Captain Kleeman.
Captain Kleeman, his wife.
Captain Chelsea.
Captain Chelsea. Got
She
that?
had her own cup with her name on it.
Yeah, I told her she stole that cup from Chelsea. I don't know.
Yeah. That's who I was. Oh no, there was a
I was
little.
gonna say
Jason works a lot,
Jason works a lot came in.
and Wifey works a lot.
Wifey works a lot was there.
Mm-hmm.
Now who did we see later on?
Farmer Chris.
Farmer Chris was there.
Farmer John.
Farmer John.
And Farmer Olivia.
Farmer Olivia.
There you
We
go.
got the 3 farmers in there. So,
And we saw Grandma. Hey.
yes, we saw Grandma. We got yelled at by Grandma.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For swamp logging. Because it's too hot. And Dirt Perfect abandoned us in a time of need. Just stay tuned.
We even got sentenced to clean the pool today. Yeah, Dirt Perfect abandoned our butts.
Yeah. Stay tuned. It's quite interesting.
There
was some boating, some challenges.
So there were some challenges on
Yeah,
here.
like
I was not involved.
Was it kind of like Iron Man challenge type things? Yeah.
It kind of was. It was. So you guys have probably always played like horse on ball court. It's similar to that situation, only a lot different.
No, William, we wasn't at the Dirt Perfect water compound. We was on the river.
Yeah, we was on the
Jittawat River.
We was on the down and dirty side of the equation. We were. It was a very interesting experience hanging out with the Indiana crowd. We know how they do it in Kentucky. They're a little more milder in Indiana.
We met some people that wanted to buy our boat.
Yeah. And we tried to sell some signs, of course.
We got logger weight out of his boots.
Yeah, got logger weight out of his boots. He may or may not have worn his boots on the boat.
Yeah. So there was some work, there was some challenges, there was some swimming, and there might have been some water sport activities.
There was some water. There was some swinging going on too.
Oh yeah, there's a little swinging happening.
A little swinging action going on.
Yeah.
It did not involve us. Oh,
no, you did.
And maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit. I'm the only swinger of this group. It only involves me, not Miss S.O.T. My words.
No, I only swing if it's a sugar daddy.
Well, William said he does have a little money. Bobby, what's happening, man? Hey, Benton, Kentucky.
But what you didn't tell them.
We here in Guston, buddy. Down here in Guston. Right outside of Brandenburg.
What you didn't tell them was.
What did I not tell them?
I passed my class.
What class?
What
class would this be?
My class for the place I work for that I can't talk about, but my class. I went to
this a
Air Force school, Air Force engineering school.
I mean that's big money, right?
Well, let's hope so.
Is this like a manager position or anything?
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Could this lead into a management position?
We ain't gonna talk about that neither. We're gonna talk about the fact that I got a 99.46 final grade. Bam.
That's what I'm talking about.
It was a whole week of drama. William said he's broke. See?
No. He didn't say. William didn't say that. William said he's got gas because he.
Oh no, Paul said
gas.
he's broke. I'm sorry.
But things are expensive over there in England. I mean, we need to go visit that poor man. I mean, we need to put a sign on the plane and just go visit him.
Look,
because that's somewhere I'd like to go.
I can't even go see my boyfriend Junkyard in South Carolina without my daddy Brashear telling me he's going to freaking quarantine me for 2 weeks. Come on, I can't go to England right now.
But don't tell people what's going on. That way they don't know.
I'm not telling people.
We just kind of show up. Look at that. William said congrats.
Thanks, William. I'm glad somebody appreciates.
I do. She's been working hard on them classes. It was a whole week of.
She was stressed out.
She was stressed out.
do I get all this junk in my email? Like in 3 days. I'm trying to find an email and I can't even find it.
Quit buying stuff off the internet.
My credit card got hacked.
Well, it might
Talk
be
about that,
my
too.
fault. Normally, when I buy from the sketchy sites, I put your email. So
Uh-huh. I think it is your fault. Jackass.
do any of you guys do that? I mean, that's the best way to do it. I mean, I know you got your email and then you got the wife's email, and they're like, "Hey, for confirmation, we need your email." I'm like, "Yeah, here's the wife's."
And then I start getting 45 emails.
Yeah, don't put this stuff on the business email. I don't want to hear about that.
Turnabout's fair play, buddy. Turnabout is fair play.
What Paul said you wrote to? Oh, Paul said, "Congrats, Jamie."
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, don't mix gases together. Like I did it on a welder one time where I had like argon and I was trying to do some digging and did some carbon dioxide. All right. So do we have any welders in the house? Junior has a question for anybody that would be proficient in this situation. But so we're looking at buying a new welder for S.O.T. Metalworks. Possibly.
No, we are not. You are.
Okay, I am looking to buy a new welder for S.O.T. Metalworks. Eastwood has a welder out with a MIG, TIG, and ARC all in one. It's a 250 model, 250i, I think it is. I'm wondering if anybody out there has tried those, seen those, thought about those, did reviews on them. We got the old Lincoln 200, and it's a good welder, but it just can't keep up to what I'm wanting to do. And I'm wanting to branch off to where I've got all the capabilities, not just one. I'm just limited to MIG right now. So, but it runs about $1,200, I think, something like that, which is really, really good price, which makes me really, really nervous because, excuse me.
Drink much?
No, I think I got a gnat. But that's a lot of functions for a very small price for a supposedly heavy duty machine up to 1/2 inch, which is probably the biggest I'll ever weld, especially with the sign business and the targets and everything like that. I don't know. It's a little crazy. It's that's a pretty decent machine, I think. I just wonder if anybody out there's got one or has used one or anything like that. What you doing? You on the computer? On the computer.
Sorry, I got stuff to do first.
What you doing?
I'm trying to see my grades and stuff. Let me be.
She's always checking on her stuff. Man, I bring up a welder and everybody just leaves. There's no comment no more. They just out. Oh, getting blowed up. Jared, that is if you're still on there, that's pretty good. I love that picture. Remember in Florida?
Yeah.
Remember seeing that one?
No.
The only thing in Florida was Jared. They had the. I'm gonna show this on the live stream. I don't care. Jared will be all right with it, won't he?
Jared's a pretty cool guy.
Probably so. All right, let's see if you guys can see that. Can you see that? That has happened more times than you can count. I'll guarantee you. That is a regular occurrence. We went to the Ritchie Brothers auction down in Florida, and there was probably 3 or 4 there. Didn't get many videos of them or anything like that, but see, Jared, that's not being stupid. That is working smarter, not harder. You ain't got to pay all that money for that AC stuff. You go to Walmart and buy a window unit for like $110.
And that's all good until your damn electric bill comes in at $410.
What's on a piece of equipment? You just wire that joker in. It's going to run regardless anyway. Put an inverter in there, good to go. I'll check that out, Paul. That's a good one to check out. But the only difference between Jared's there and the one at Ritchie Brothers was, of course, it was like a 1970s model excavator, but they actually roofed the top of the excavator with roofing nails and everything. They actually drove them in the top. I don't know how they did it. I guess it was that rusty. Roofed it and then roofed over the backside down past the AC unit. It was, I don't know. I've never seen nothing like it before. Like, I've seen window units in precarious spots, but that was nuts. And then Let's Dig 18 had, he got in there and he was trying to turn it on and get it going, the whole 9 yards. But his excavator had been in the salt. Like, as you sit in the cab, the whole frame around the windows and everything was like just rusted out, like gone almost. And they had took spray foam and filled everything in and tried to make it like Bondo to where you couldn't really tell. It was, I don't know. I've never seen nothing like it before. Yep. That's what a lot of those guys say, Jared. It's you get the right machine for the right job, and then you know, if that's your wintertime machine where you're clearing snow with it or doing whatever you need to do with it, and then all of a sudden you put it on a job somewhere, the AC's not up to par. Hey, I don't knock anybody for doing this stuff. Man got to do what a man got to do to get by. That's for sure. I have a 6,000 watt generator sitting on the battery box to about 5 gallon of gas a day. Well, that's not bad. I mean, really? Those guys at Ritchie Brothers, well, it was Ritchie Brothers and Yoder and Fry. Was it Yoder and Fry? Yoder and Fry, I think, had the other one. They had it wired into that 24 volt system some way or another and had an inverter in there or converter, whatever it is. They had it rigged up straight in to the system. I don't know how they did it. I'm sure there's YouTube videos about that crap, but what are you doing now?
Finishing my class stuff.
She's doing class stuff while she's supposed to be on live stream. She don't want to associate with you guys.
You have 2 options. I'm either going to sit here and take 10 minutes to do this, or I'm going to take this laptop in the other room and get it done. Now.
Oh. She's working on my time. I'll just dock her pay.
What pay?
Yeah, Paul, it was some of that stuff down there was so sketchy. I don't know. We had Yoder and Fry, and I forget the other one. What was the other one? You remember? Oh, it's like the second biggest auction down there in Florida, but it was absolutely nuts.
That was the day you should have took off and went to the beach with us.
Yeah, probably so. The rust bucket wasn't enough good. This is great magnet science experiment. Yeah. Really? He kills me. Yeah, you are right, William. That's for sure. I will, Paul. I'll let her finish. Yeah, Bobby.
Michael,
It's pretty
right?
important.
Who controls the beer wins. Mm-hmm. Game over. Because I'm
Beer,
setting
I
the
win.
cooler. Well, yeah, I can't control at this moment unless you're going to crawl up underneath that desk.
Hey, I think I'm almost in. Can you hand me another?
No, not till you're empty.
Seems to be there. I'm an ass. What? Tom, what the heck are you talking about? Tom, what? William, you never know with dirty digging, inverter, outverter, that ice down my back, just like.
Don't be mean to me. No
I
more.
got the AC fixed. Why are you putting ice down my back?
Because you're giving me crap.
Cooling me off?
Yeah.
I'm not giving you too much crap. I mean, I'm not saying that you're on a live stream, don't have your S.O.T. Metalwork shirt on, or
I still have my work clothes
like
on.
that, or...
I swear to God. You're about to be on a live stream by yourself.
It's okay. I got you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love you.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I believe you.
But I feel like Paul's a junkyard. Junkyard's garage. And
what do you say?
Good for you, Jamie.
Paul got my back tonight.
Paul's on it. Coors Light. No.
Oh.
No.
We don't drink monkey pee in our house.
Bobby, I like you for being on my live stream. You're a heck of a nice guy. I can already tell. Man, we're gonna have to get you on some better beer though. That's but whatever it takes to get through the work week, buddy, that's what you need. But Michelob Ultra is the ticket. If you ain't, don't knock it till you try. Holy, we got a celebrity in the house. Celebrity is in the house. I report. Celebrity is in the house.
Hey, Elite.
What's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? Holy cow.
You mean Aaron's not got you cracking a whip? Oh, you know why Aaron's not cracking a whip? She went to work with him today. They knocked off early today.
Oh.
Yeah. She had boob sweat, so she was done.
Look at that. Speaking of the devil.
Miss Elite, did you get a shower and get rid of the boob
Miss
sweat?
Elite is the celebrity. Woo! You two guys are awesome. Oh, no. William, you can't start chiming in. You had to go, remember? Bye, y'all. See you. Remember? Come on. All right. So if our live stream seems like it's a little bit behind, it's because we're on StreamYard. We're not on the YouTubes, which is direct current, I guess you would say. Mm-hmm. So our comments will be a little bit behind you guys. Don't get too tremendously upset or anything. It's a little sketchy.
So Brandon, you have to be nice to me if William's getting off, because William's my nice guy. Just saying. And I apologize. I'm working too.
Hey, I have sent Officer Hoover to the fine state of Missouri to check licenses on a Miss Elite Earthworks.
CDLs.
He was headed that way, but he heard she was in training, so he turned around and came back. She was on the job site, so he said everything would be good to go. Well, Whitney is much nicer than me. Nah, Brandon, you're an awful nice guy. Brandon, we were talking earlier that William has some of the best comments and some of the best stories that on YouTube. He just always has a story about something. He cracks me up. Got out of Dodge quick, he said. Oh, Miss Elite, is that a new company? Outlaw Trucking? I said I could cut a sign out for that. If you need one. I'm just saying. I know we need to get out there too and hang out with him. William. William just seems like a heck of a character. He just seems awesome.
You know what's on my bucket list? Gonna go hang with my Catherine.
Oh, we can go see Catherine and Jerry.
Yeah, Catherine, you still on here? Because I'm still looking for my vacation location.
Yeah. Hey, what's your percentage out there on COVID?
Yeah.
And do you have anything to do out that direction?
Yeah. Somewhere I can rent.
Oh, Elite's got those farm tags. See, DOT don't apply.
Oh, okay.
See, that's right. You got that dual processor thing going on, but one day you got commercial tags, next day you got farm tags. I know a guy like that.
Did you tell him? I think Saturday's video is going to be the best video you've ever done. Look, he's got all kinds of video of me in a bathing suit, which I am not thrilled about. But it was such a funny video. I wasn't going to make him cut none of it out because it's so funny. I laughed the entire time I watched it. It is hilarious.
Bobby, you might want to wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the video of several different YouTubers and a whole bunch of fun. And it really didn't start out that way. It just kind of happened that way. And that's one of those videos where it's like, I want to record and it probably won't turn out good. So I'm just probably wasting my time, but
oh no,
see what happens.
It was hilarious. It's the best video. I just laughed and laughed. Catherine, the question was, I'm looking for a vacation location and I might come see you. What do you got to do out that way? Because my governor says that if I travel to certain states that have a 15% or higher case of COVID, we have to quarantine for 2 weeks. We can't afford to be off work for 3 weeks for a week's vacation. So I'm still looking for a vacation location.
I can.
Well, I can't. The government has me on
lockdown. I have time.
Well, I'm not using all my time for a week's vacation.
No. I get to use the COVID.
I have that time too.
COVID emergency fund.
Yeah, but I can't do that. Because if I use it then, I can't use it if you catch it, and I have to be your nursemaid. And don't you want me to pat your head?
Please touch me.
Because you're a big baby when you get sick.
No, I'm just leave me the hell alone. I'll just sit in here in the room and not bother nobody.
No, you just sip on NyQuil like it's freaking water bottle. Look, done.
Make a little ultra.
Yeah.
Does anybody else do that, guys? When you get sick, sick, deathly ill.
You're not deathly ill when you have a man cold. You just act like you're
deathly ill. It's a man cold. It's a man cold. No. Things ain't going the way they should be. Do you sit in there and sit on a bottle of NyQuil? I mean, you can't tell me I'm the only one that does that. I'm not doing it to get drunk. I'm doing it just.
You're gonna OD
every 2 hours or so. No, I'll take a little shot.
That's not what happens. He rolls over in his NyQuil drunken state, and every time he coughs, he raises up and takes a sip of NyQuil straight out of the bottle. He gets his own bottle when he's sick because he's a big old baby.
I get my own bottle.
That's right, Paul. I'm here officially now. Look, their cases keep increasing. Yeah, but the increase is not a huge thing as long as you're not over 15%. But I haven't booked our vacation. We've scheduled off, but we haven't booked it because I'm waiting until right before time because of all the rules and the laws and everything, blah blah blah. So anyhow, what our governor has put out is that the 15% thing, and I have 6 or 7 places with cabins and chalets and stuff like that, like starred in my VBRO of where I want to go, and that way I had options. I keep checking them to see what's still available, and I had options because we want to book last minute. Well, all of the states that I had tried to plan vacation for are over the 15%. So now I'm on the hunt of what to do for vacation because we haven't had a true vacation in 2 years now, and I'm going on vacation this year. And that's just that. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going. Bobby, NyQuil does not rock. So we're taking suggestions for vacation. August vacation time in the heat. Yeah, but Catherine, the problem with an ATV vacation is Shelby and Nathan are coming, and we only have one razor. So Miss Elite said they've been #1 in the country for new cases. But is your state 15%? Because that's the kicker.
Yeah,
I don't think
know how
so.
they come up with that percentage thing. I think it's kind of.
I don't think they're 15%. Look who showed up.
Farmer Chris, what's going on, buddy?
You're going to Gatlinburg? We thought about Gatlinburg, but there's not a lot of rentals because a lot of people are going to Gatlinburg right now.
Hey, and if everybody in here is not subscribed to Farmer Chris's channel, make sure you go over there and subscribe to Farmer Chris.
Farmer Chris, I was just talking about you.
Farmer Chris, Dirty Digging, Elite Earthworks. You guys make sure you get over there and subscribe. And Miss Elite Earthworks.
Yeah, Catherine, no, we only have a 2-seater. Because when we got our razor, we didn't want to take the kids with us. We wanted adult time.
Adult time.
So we didn't get a 4-seater.
No kids.
See, Farmer Chris has had a chalet booked for a year now. Yeah, I said that when we had our thing, Farmer Chris, that we saw Farmer Chris, Farmer John, and Farmer Olivia. We honeymooned in Gatlinburg, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And we've been to Gatlinburg a lot. Shelby used to go to a cheer competition in Gatlinburg every December when they had their Christmas parade. So we've spent a lot of time in Gatlinburg. So William, not that kind of razor.
Man, we wish they was that cheap.
Bobby, I can't go to Hawaii. I can't afford Hawaii.
No, that's an automatic 14 days.
Yeah.
Automatic.
Yeah, we used to go every year, Farmer Chris. But I really wanted to go to the beach this year, guys, and it's just not looking pretty.
And Junior might change that. He's got a couple leads.
In a state with less than 15%.
I'm kind of thinking my business is my business. I don't need to tell everybody what I'm doing.
Yes, but you're not in the same government position that I'm in.
If I take a week's vacation, they don't need to know that stuff.
Do you know I can't protest? I can't even be part of a political rally.
That's why Junior loves his position he is in, because he's not a government affiliated individual.
But I am, so suck it up, Buttercup. Farmer Chris, tomorrow, just heads up, you need to make sure you watch S.O.T. Metalworks YouTube video.
You're not in it because we cut that off right before we come see you guys, but
it's funny.
It is pretty hilarious. Jamie says, as of right now, it's the best video I've done yet. I don't believe that.
I went swamp logging.
I don't believe it's the best one I've done, but
it's so funny. And I went swamp logging without Largaway. Listen here, mister. Bobby, everything is canceled. It's going to hurt everybody's economy. Everything's canceled here too. Pretty much.
I understand, Michael. It gets a little crazy. I'll be honest. I mean, it gets real bad. We'll go down to the creek at the farm and we'll camp out. I mean,
I even thought about. We even considered going to a campground, taking our boat and renting a camper because I have that option through the government. No, they're booked up through August. You can't find a campsite or a camper anywhere because that's all people can do. Yes, we did get drunk, Chris. We came up the steps, Farmer Chris.
Yeah. As the tail end came up the steps, they were drunker as they made their way to the top.
Except for me, because I was babysitting drunk people. I wasn't drinking.
Shit, Paul, I'm always in the swamp. I like living in the swamp. It's a good place to be. You can always. The good part about being in the swamp is there's only one way to go, and that's up. I mean, you can't get really any lower. I apologize, Chris. Hope I didn't do anything I wasn't supposed to, but it was a long day on the river, and you, as an individual who lives down next to the river, knows how that goes.
Logger Wade was in Vegas mode. Logger Wade was definitely in Vegas mode.
Yeah, yeah. How do I put this nicely? Logger Wade was puking rowdy.
That's what I told him.
If you guys have ever seen what is it, Varsity Blues?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen old Billy Bob get puking rowdy? Yeah. Logger Wade was calling dinosaurs.
He's better after I gave him Gatorade. Paul said on the edge of his seat.
No, and that part is not on the video, but the good parts before that are. I'll be honest.
I have a secret about Farmer Chris that people don't know.
Uh-oh. You gonna let it out of the bag?
Mm-hmm. Farmer Chris is a really good cook.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people know that.
Aren't you, Farmer Chris? He's a really good cook. Especially when you've been on the river all day with that drunken rowdy crowd.
But, our first time boating with the Indiana crowd, we got we showed up early.
They broke his
I think it's on video. Yeah. And showed up early and got started early. And
Farmer Chris is one of my favorite people because he said I could ride this combine.
Oh, you can ride in this combine?
Yeah. Well, Michael, it would have been catfish chumming if we had our fishing poles, but we did not have. We had too many people to have fishing poles. Did you read Farmer Chris's comment? Me too, Farmer Chris.
So we may have got somebody on water skis. May have gotten somebody on. We got quite a few people on it too. May got somebody doing backflips. May got somebody kind of sort of falling off the boat. Sort of, maybe, kind of. I think he kind of did to himself, but. Oh, it was very unusual, and a bunch of high profile clients.
It was so much
in this
fun.
Video.
It was fun.
Elite, we were missing you, buddy. You were the only one we were missing, man. Wish you'd been there.
It was lots of fun, but it was hot.
Yes, it was.
Because it's been hot here.
Oh my goodness gracious! The boat broke down. We were in the middle of the river.
You ain't supposed to tell her everything.
And there was the barge coming. And we'll let you watch the video and figure out what happens. Could have had a very special somebody that works a lot. That guy might have helped us out.
If you tell everything you know, pretty soon you won't know nothing. Shut up.
All right, give me another beer and I'll be quiet.
It's bribery. I want to know how you have ice in this cooler, but I can't get ice in my freezer.
There's like 3 big 20-pound bags down in the freezer.
So why don't you see? Miss Elite has the same problem. They won't let them travel right now. I can travel, Miss Elite, but I can't go to a state that has more than 15% COVID cases. That's my travel restrictions. And I can't leave the country.
Michael wants to know how many GoPros died.
None.
You know how many GoPros was available at this time on this trip? One.
There's only one video of this trip.
One.
And it's us.
One person was only brave enough to video this trip. So who did we have? Man behind the scenes.
And woman behind man behind the scenes.
Right, but I mean,
channel-wise.
YouTube channel-wise.
Man behind the scenes. Dirt Perfect. Miss Dirt Perfect. S.O.T. Miss S.O.T. Lager Wade.
6.
And Captain Kleeman.
7. Jason.
And Jason works a lot. What does he count? He only posts every 3 months.
Yeah, he still counts.
Okay. It's 15% total active cases. Right? What is the
15% per state
of active cases.
But see what they're not taking into consideration is they're only going by what's tested. So if there's 40% of the people who haven't been tested who are not active, that the numbers are skewed. Well,
the whole thing is skewed, but regardless, yeah. There's a list. It's like Florida, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama.
Yeah, like we always
Texas,
include that poor fella.
Texas, where else?
Texas, Arizona.
There's 10 of them.
California.
There's 10 of them right now that we can't travel to.
So apparently now California is the new New York or something.
We can, but I can, but I have to quarantine.
I can. You got to quarantine
for 2 weeks when I get home, and be tested.
So, all right. So everybody knows. So she has the ability to quarantine for 14 days. I have the ability to quarantine for 14 days, and get paid during that time. But there are stipulations in that, and as of right now, it's only a one-time deal. So if we fly out to a specific area or we take a vacation to a specific area, we quarantine for 14 days because of certain stipulations. And then it'll, say it may be 30 days or so, somebody in our near vicinity catches COVID-19 and we're on that list, we've already used our 14 days. So we don't get paid for the other 14.
We still would have to be quarantined 14 days, but we'd be without pay. So we try to reserve our 14-day pay if, like, someone in our household tested positive, because we would all have to quarantine 14 days. Government rule.
Get caught in a protest with your picture, quarantine 14 days.
No, I get nixed. I'm not allowed.
I
get nixed.
The first offense.
So it all has to do with security clearances and stuff like that, or what you're allowed and not allowed to do, and all that good kind of stuff.
Man, I love oceanfront property in Arizona. And me and George was like this back in the day.
I like Texas. I'm still friends with all your exes.
This is true.
What?
All my exes.
We're in Texas.
She stays up with them on a regular.
Hey, Junk from work.
Junk from work. What is happening, Captain?
Maybe we could go vacation up there.
Hey, we go to the old up there in Canada.
What's your corona case percentages?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure we get across the border because they're pretty much shredding her down in there.
William was a pool boy today.
Lee said he tries to quarantine at least once a day.
Yeah. Regardless, we still need a vacation ideal. I can't go to Montana. It's too far, Bobby.
Well, not really.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to
No.
drive.
I have been thinking really, really hard about Utah. No Vegas, no nothing like that.
But we have to drive because
Utah,
we're booking last minute.
Utah, Arizona, and taking the razor and just rolling.
Look, Joan from work doesn't have any cases, just one. We have 24 in our county right now, active at home quarantined cases.
No, not quarantined.
Yeah.
No. We have 24 active cases, only 5 quarantined.
No.
So just said on WMNG this morning.
Sir, no.
Oh, yeah.
If you have active, you have to be quarantined, you know?
Active cases, but they're not in the county. They went to the hospitals and like that way.
We have nobody in the hospital right now. I'll pull it up and show you.
Oh, hey, I'm just telling you what it said this morning.
No, have nobody in the hospital.
Moet, take it. Yes, Michael, I'm with you. That's pretty close to where we're going. Yeah. Michael, I don't know if you watch. Man, what the heck is his name? I watch this guy on YouTube on a regular basis. The towing wrecking services out there in Utah. Awesome videos. That guy does some great work. Always got people behind the scenes though. He's kind of like Mr. Elite. Always got somebody behind the scenes taking video and just trying to give you props, Brandon. Yes, Brandon, bring your Jeep. We're in. I'm in it to win it. I'm going to Utah and riding the sands sometime or another. Louisiana Dirt is in the house. Holy cow. Man, what's happening?
What happening? What's up?
Clark Griswold. What the heck, William? No, why are we too much? We're not doing anything that we would normally do. I can't remember, Mike. What is going on? Is it Jake's off-road recovery? Gosh dang.
Hey, Chris. He says he loves your work. Say
My
thank
work?
you. Yeah. Been watching your videos. Love your work.
Oh man, appreciate that. It's freaking off. It's Matt's off-road recovery. Matt. Out there in Utah. That guy is awesome. Chris, if you ever need anything, let us know, brother. We'll hook you up. Matt's Off-Road Recovery is a prelude to my stuff back in the day when I used to do demolition stuff, demolition derby stuff. I started watching Easy Did It Racing, and then they kind of fizzled out. He started a new channel, which is called Dirt Rats Junkyard, and then it went to Matt's Off-Road Recovery, which is a different guy. And people get stuck in the sand, campers, boats, boat trailers, behind 3/4-ton trucks. I mean, just absolutely ridiculous stuff in the sand, though.
Toyota Prius.
Yeah, car, brand new Audi. He hooked to the front of it with a tow recovery hook that comes with Audi, and jerked him over ruts and everything else. And I was like, oh my gosh, he probably tore something up. But it's not like the mud around here. It's the sand's totally different.
Paul likes your ROTC signs.
The ROTC, JROTC, those guys are a big thing for us. We do a lot of training and stuff like that around this area vicinity. So those guys are always around here. I always get individuals hitting me up for military signs.
And we have them all.
I mean, yeah, we can do just about any of it, but I'm not bragging when I say that. I'm just saying it's always go the extra mile to help those guys out. Always try really, really hard to make sure they're taken care of. See, Michael knows who I'm talking about. Yeah. No, his trailer don't need work. It's lightweight yet functioning. So it's all about that stuff.
Thanks, William. I haven't done anything on it in a couple weeks. I need to add some stuff to it. I've been kind of busy because I'm sure you didn't tell them
What?
that the youngest daughter.
Why you roll your eyes at me?
I know, I'm rolling my eyes at the situation. I told her the rules, the COVID rules of the house were stay out of the hospital, right?
Yeah.
And stay out of downtown Louisville because of all the rioting. What happens? Kid done goes and gets a kidney stone, done been in the hospital twice, had surgery, and we had to go downtown Louisville. She broke all my rules. The two simple rules, and she broke them all. So I've been kind of wrapped up in nursemaiding her.
Bobby, shoot me an email. We'll get you squared away, man. All right, we'll work with you. You'll be all right. Shoot me an email at
up right there. There you go. Can you put my comments back up now?
Shoot me there, Bobby. We get you squared away.
Michael said the U.S. Army War College is right down the road.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome. Look at Elite. Signs are always amazing. If he only knew, I was so nervous about doing an Elite sign. I was tore up about that sign because that was one of the very first ones I'd actually sent a YouTuber. I mean, Elite started all this YouTube stuff. I mean, for us, I'll be honest. And we had talked to several YouTubers, or I'd commented on several YouTubers and stuff, and sent a couple things, but things didn't pan out. But when I sent Elite it was like he appreciated it and was so overwhelmed by it. And man, I can't thank you enough to this day. I greatly appreciate that, man.
Farmer Chris said I shouldn't make rules.
Shouldn't make rules. Yeah,
have you met my husband? If I didn't have rules, we'd have issues.
Well, look, make rules, but make them breakable. Does that make sense?
Hell, it don't matter. Y'all break them whether they're breakable or not.
There's got to be a gray line there. It's like NASCAR. Got to be a gray line there.
Gray line, my foot.
Like demolition derby cars. You ain't read the rules. You just went around the gray rules. Red rules.
Look at there. Got another celebrity in the house. Hey, Frank.
Holy cow, Digging OK is in the house. What's going on, buddy? How you doing, man?
Farmer Chris, he cannot afford to make me an ex. Just saying.
No, Chris. Unless you're willing to buy at this time, that is.
Are you trying to sell me? Evidently, I'm for sale now. Look,
well, I'm just gonna say. I mean, he's got more money than I do, so I mean,
you got it easy, and he doesn't have that many rules, do you?
Not really.
No.
But what do I do every day?
What do I do every day?
You come home from work, lay it all out there, or just part of it?
Oh, go ahead. Just remember, turnabout's fair play. I come home from work.
You work a hard 8 hours of work. You come home, you take a nap, you wake up,
and
you
then
cook
I
supper.
Work. How many more hours in the night?
You cook supper, and then you might be doing a live stream, or you might be doing emails, or you might be doing whatever until midnight, probably.
Midnight, 1 o'clock.
We don't ever go to bed before midnight. Right?
No. What else do I do? I cook all your meals. I do all your errands. I pay all your bills. I clean your house.
I cook all my meals.
Damn near it.
This is my financial advisor right here.
And your housekeeper.
Well, I do a little bit of that.
Honey, you took the trash out
today.
today.
Starstruck and roll your eyes at me.
and didn't even put a bag in.
But the trash made it outside.
Shit.
Where it was supposed to go. She got mad at me because I didn't put a bag in.
Right, Michael? I could get paid in
Yes,
combine rides. See? Yes. He got himself out of the doghouse, Brandon, this week.
Night, Paul. Be safe, brother. Be careful.
Because he fixed my air conditioning this
Tell
week.
Paul Night you love him.
Night, Paul. Have a good night. Go to bed. It's 4:00. But now he's easing himself back into the doghouse.
Frank, you ever get in the doghouse? I mean, I mean, Digging OK has to be in the doghouse at least once, every once in a while.
Have you met Frank? He's so nice and he's
Have I
quiet.
met Frank?
And he's
he is just so mellow.
And he likes
I don't think it's
red ices.
He never gets in trouble. And I would say nobody ever raises your voice to Frank.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, even at, like, it's been rough, the drive-thrus and stores and stuff like that. I mean, I know he lives in a different part of the country, but I would say it's like, Frank.
Look, Doug for Work's wife has taken him out for ice cream.
Well, honey, you take me out for ice cream.
Because you got Michelob Ultras. You don't need no ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Junk for Work. I get the Michelob iced down beer.
You could have took me for ice cream.
Oh, man, I could have. I almost did, too.
Yeah, right.
All I liked was finishing up.
Uh-huh. See, William, that's about right.
I mean, but I don't know. Frank would have to comment because I just don't know. Frank is so laid back and so easygoing. I don't know if anybody really gets mad at Frank.
Frank said the first 20 years the doghouse was home. See, you got 2 more years to catch up, buddy. 2 more years.
Gotcha. With older age comes experience, which gets you out of the doghouse, maybe, possibly. I don't know. One of these days I'll figure it out.
Did you show them your ridiculous new keyboard and mouse issue thing you got going on?
No? What's wrong with it?
It's ridiculous.
Oh, it's the only freaking one I could find with the daggone.
Hold it up there. Y'all tell us that this is ridiculous or not. I'll hold it up there.
You hold it.
Can y'all see this ridiculousness? And it changes colors. Look, even the mouse changes colors and.
But it's not about the color. I wasn't concerned about the colors.
It's ridiculous. Frank said eventually his wife become accustomed to his shortcomings. Chris, I don't get him out of the garage to do anything but live stream. That's about it. Look, Louisiana Dirt's going to Nebraska for vacation.
Woo! Nebraska.
We could go to Nebraska.
Louisiana Dirt, what you going to Nebraska for?
Dirt work.
Got to be something special. No, it just can't be dirt work.
Right, Brandon? It has Jason Works a lot all over it, don't it? Mm-hmm.
No, it's all about the comfort. The comfort of the mouse and the comfort of the keyboard. When you're sitting there typing and stuff, it's
I
got
could
that.
hardly type on that thing today. It don't feel like a normal keyboard.
Yeah, if I had the pad down, it would be better, but
it is. It's the Lager Weight edition.
No, the Lager Weight edition is the Jason Works a Lot edition. You know, all you need is lagerweight.com.
Oh, he's gonna drink beer and ride bikes before Sturgis.
Oh, Sturgis. That's what I'm talking about. We have Little Sturgis here in Kentucky, which is a prelude to Big Sturgis.
It's just an excuse for to see boobs. That's all.
Actually, it's on that 60 trail. Apparently, it's a path from the east to the west. They come this way. I didn't know that, but I seen I seen a biker trail of probably 150 today coming down the road.
People probably don't know. Indiana is a great place to ride bikes. Twisty, curvy, nice roads to ride on. I used to ride, not me and you, but I used to ride bikes in Indiana. Right, Brandon? Everyth's a reason.
Look there. Louisiana Dirt got an invite.
Woohoo.
Swing it down to Joplin. We'll put him to work. Yeah, William Harris Boots. Yeah. Do not ride your motorcycle through the mountains of Gatlinburg with with a water bra.
It wasn't Gallenberg. It was West Virginia.
There's a difference.
Yes. Gallenberg's in Tennessee.
It's all the same shit, ain't it?
No.
Really?
It was colder in West Virginia.
Where'd y'all end up?
Virginia Beach?
Did you know how to go through Tennessee and go over
No.
the mountains?
No, we went through
Oh, y'all
Indiana,
went through-
West Virginia, and Virginia.
No, y'all went through Chattanooga.
We came back that way.
Oh, you came back.
No, William, we're not going to tell. Shut up.
It's a hard subject to talk about. Sorry.
Water bras do freeze when it's cold. We'll just put it that way.
It's got to be really cold.
And I'm very talented because I can take that sucker off driving down the interstate or riding down the interstate.
Oh, Louisiana Dirt done got thrown down on. Miss Lee said you better come see them.
No, Michael, it wasn't moonshine. It wouldn't have froze.
Yeah, had it been moonshine, it'd been sold before we got there, and so.
Oh, Farmer Chris, you took one out. That's like 250 points, buddy. Let's go. We see got to watch a farmers when you motorcycle riding in Indiana.
Can I get a beer,
What are you gonna do for me?
please?
That's it.
This is the best I got right now.
You gonna quit telling all my secrets?
Why? You always tell mine on here. It doesn't really matter. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I mean, you almost do as good a job as Olivia does with Farmer Chris. I'm just going to let you know. Oh, Lord.
You better back that conversation up a little bit right there.
Well, he's going to stop there. He needs to stop this way, too.
Yeah.
Louisiana Dirt, just swing on by down here in Louisville. And we'll hook you up.
William said, Farmer Chris, you get bonus points if he was wearing a fanny pack. What kind of motorcycle was he on? Was it a crotch rocket? That's bonus points. Or was it like a real deal?
Wait, speaking of fanny packs, I mean, I thought Loggerweed last weekend almost had a fanny pack with as much stuff as he had in his pockets. That guy has stuff going. And Jamie was yelling at him. Wade, don't jump in the river. Empty your pockets. My pockets are empty.
I said, no.
She yelled at him like 4 or 5 times. Like a bunch. And Wade's like, man, I probably need to empty my pockets. And I'm like, we've been yelling at you for like 20 minutes to empty your pockets. And he's like, what did he pull out? He pulled the office key out.
The
of his
office
pocket.
key, yeah.
He's like, man, I almost forgot about that. I was like, what the heck?
I know how to take care of
You yelled at him forever. He finally registered.
Night, Miss Elite. Supervising is hard. I understand.
Yep, night, Miss Elite. Be safe. Be careful.
The video's still going to be good. It's the funniest one. I laughed the whole time.
Ultraman. Yes. I'm like, well, I am.
Night, Louisiana Dirt. Be safe on your trip.
Night, Louisiana Dirt.
Quit bragging, Brandon.
Keep it on 2 wheels.
Look, Brandon's trying to brag.
That's probably the first time he could ever say that.
What?
I don't know. She's probably been on the job site with him a couple of times, but
Yeah, she drove the truck before. That little truck.
I'd say she's probably got better stamina than he does. I'm just saying.
It's all
Look,
that kickboxing.
I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying a lot of the time she works in an air conditioned building.
Mm-hmm.
Brandon works outside all day.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably a little more wore out than she is when they get home.
Is that what you think?
What?
That if you work outside all day, that you're more wore out than a person that works in the air all day?
All right, let's take a vote on this.
Okay, because I'm gonna tell you what.
No.
I get to say my piece. You said your piece. It's my piece. I come home from work, sitting in the air conditioning all day, sitting even in the air conditioning all day, behind a computer where I have to use my brain all day long, all day, and that's exhausting. When is the last time that you were able to sit at a computer solid 8 hours and have to use your brain solid 8 hours without getting up and moving around? It's just as hard. I'm not saying it's harder. I'm saying it's just as hard as working manual labor outside all day.
So
you're gonna be careful here, buddy.
Sitting at the table all day long, drawing signs on the computer.
You don't sit all day long, ever.
I have.
Very rarely. Look, Elite tried to tell her 2 minutes is a really long time. Yes, Frank, I get that the heat takes the
2
toll
minutes
on
work
you.
it out better.
Yes, it does. I'm not down in anybody that has to work outside in this heat, god awful heat, and
probably the thing that's worse for me is I will go from the shop, which is not technically air conditioned, but
you have fans.
Yeah, I will go from the shop that's cool, drawing up signs, welding, doing all that stuff, to doing that stuff out on production in the field, and going from that shaded area to the freaking sign shop or outside in the heat.
Look, YouTube is telling you you're live.
Hey, we're live. But going from the shop work to the outside work is two totally different things. And I feel like it hits me so much harder when I'm out there in the heat and the sun and everything else than it does when I'm sitting on the computer doing whatever it is. I know my shop's not air conditioned by any means, but I mean, when you're out there in the field, it's a whole totally different ballgame.
But I'm not down in what you do. I'm just saying, just because you work outside doesn't mean you work harder. I work hard, like nonstop.
Oh, look, Tom finally chimed back in.
Tom, you sure you want to
have
this conversation?
Where you been, Tom? It's I don't know. Some days I'm happy to be outside, and then some days I'm like, man, why the heck? But I'm not like Brandon and them guys. I don't have to spend all day outside. It all kind of depends.
Hey,
Brad's workshop. What's going on, man?
It's work bench.
I'm sorry, work bench.
Say it right. Peekaboo.
He said peekaboo.
Brandon starts talking to himself by 2 o'clock in the heat. Do you answer yourself by 4?
Is it talking to yourself or talking to the camera? That's what we really need to know. Is it? I mean, that's what I find with me. I'm talking to people, and I'm like, well, I don't have the camera going, so why am I talking?
But some days are twice as hard. Like, I work in an air-conditioned environment, and if I have to go outside and do things, it's twice as hard on me as it is you, because I'm not used to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll tell you what happens.
Michael.
Well, Michael loves that campground stuff. He's all about it. 105 degrees, dump the camper out.
Oh, Farmer Chris, this is why we don't have a farm. Junior does not like hay. We did that for a long hot time.
Yeah, I mean, Farmer Chris probably got decent equipment to do this shit with. I'm gonna tell you what. Load 1,200 bales in one day with you, your brother, your mom, and your dad. Let me know how that stuff works out for you.
Brad, we're doing
It didn't work out
good.
real good for me.
Hope you're doing good too. He said he hadn't caught a live in a while, and he was hoping he was doing good.
I know. I've been watching him on Instagram. I catch some of the stuff over there. I try to comment every once in a while.
Pretty stuff.
He does. They've been doing good stuff over there. Oh, it's
Frank says all YouTubers talk to themselves. They do.
I think we do. I think we try to work it out in our mind, and then it's like we know what we want to do in our head, but then we got to see if it will come out of our mouth that way, and it never comes out that way. It's
you know what this camera is showing? Look up here. Look right there. You got a streak going.
I got two.
No, you got one bad one. You're getting distinguished.
I'm trying to keep one here and one over here.
You know what I saw on social media somewhere? Alex Trebek off of Jeopardy turned 80 years old.
Alex Trebek?
Yes.
80 years old?
Yes.
For the love of everything that's holy.
Bobby said that he's done barge work, but dealing with people sucks. See, I deal with people all day long. Frank said,
Bobby, been there with you, brother. Been doing the barge work a long time.
Frank said, especially when you realize the camera's off.
Yeah, I mean, as a YouTuber, I'm sure Elite can allude to this too. I mean, with Frank and me, Digging Okay, Digging Dirty was in here a minute ago. The guys that do the YouTube videos can say you work a process through your mind. And then you turn the camera on and your words are like totally different. They left. Or they don't even come out anywhere close to what you thought you was going to say. And you go, man, that was so terrible. That was just so bad. And people watch your YouTube videos and I'm like, man, that's a pretty good video, man. You did awesome. I'm like, it took me about 62 times to get that squared away. Oh, thank God for voiceovers. That's all I can say.
Are you going to tell them how much editing you had to do on the video for tomorrow?
Oh, yes. Farmer Chris chimed in. I got to read this real quick. I realized. Been there. Have cut many a signs out. Camera on there, going around, good to go.
No, Michael. They didn't get chickalobed. If they're chickalobed, it flows right on out.
Oh, yeah.
It's when he's stone cold sober that the struggle's on.
I'm telling you what, I make better videos when I'm drinking than I ever even thought about making when I'm sober. Because
you don't think, he just does.
Yeah, I just do it.
And then it's right.
And I'm like, I'm just going to post it. I don't even care. Here you go. This is what you got. But I think that's where some of my stuff comes in. It comes out natural and it's just part of it. Where sometimes, all these guys can chime in too, that sometimes you get some scripted stuff in there and it just don't seem right. You're like, no, I thought about that too hard, or I didn't, or
you put pressure on your wife to be like that.
Yeah.
We have that struggle.
Or it didn't come out right, or some guy you're hanging out with, hey, like, tone it down, don't do the cussing, stuff like that. Just like ease into it. And it's like, it didn't come off natural. He's having to think about what he said.
Right, Frank? He's got to not overthink it. He tries to be a producer when he wants me to video something.
Yeah, like I think I could be a really good behind the scenes guy.
You suck. I hate to tell you.
For me. Yeah. I think I could be a really good behind the scenes guy for me.
Not for me.
Like I can do videos of me and go, "Hey, dumbass, you should have done this, or you should have done that." Or
And Brandon says he just tries not to talk.
talk. The more you talk, the better they are. I love to sit there and listen to Brandon talk. He does some of that stuff. I don't know why Brandon doesn't do more voiceovers. It's just like
I like the voiceovers. But
a lot of people do.
I haven't figured out how to do that on my videos.
All right, let's take a poll on that. If you like voiceovers, let us know. If you don't like voiceovers, let us know. I would say, I mean, some of us YouTubers, let us know what your fans think. If they like the voiceovers better. I know for a fact, I can say one right out the gate that I love his voiceovers.
They're perfect.
He always has some of the best
things.
voiceovers. Always.
He explains things. He does. It looks good. Brandon hates his voice on camera.
Nobody likes their voice when they hear it.
Their own.
Nobody likes their own voice. Nobody. Doesn't sound like them. There's not enough bass. There's not enough.
It's not the way they meant it. Yeah.
I come off weird on it. It just sounds weird.
You boys need to just do them and let your fans decide, because I like voiceover.
Yeah,
all their voices.
I would say that would be a very good video for everybody. Is to do a video and do a voiceover on it and ask your fan base what they think about it, because a lot of people don't think about that process. A lot of people, sometimes you have to do it. How many times have we lost footage to where you go, I could do a voiceover on that, but it sounds like crap.
When you hang out with Logger Wade, you have to do it to drown out the nonsense in the music.
I think that is where it has got. I think that's where Mike's voiceovers come from. Extremely hard. A lot of that stuff for Logger Wade, because you never know what you're going to get.
Remember, Chris said Dirt Perfect even had to bleep himself out on video today.
Yes, he did. Twice. Twice. And it happens. And
yeah, Jared, that's a situation too. The mic picking up everything. I don't like my mic on my phone because I can hear myself breathe. I don't like that.
Mike Dirt Perfect does his stuff with that his pod things.
Earbuds.
And he's got that little mic. That clips on. It's like a $20, $25 attachment or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, William, there has to be real sometimes too. But I think sometimes the voiceovers just go into more detail than when it's real time. That's what I like about it.
Well, there are going to be situations where you're working around people, projects, or whatever it may be, where you don't get good audio. The people that are in amongst you, especially some of these equipment guys, there could be different people in there saying different words or different things, cussing or whatever it may be, and that you got to kind of edit out, and you can't just chop it up. You got to make it flow a little bit.
You're sounding all professional and shit.
Well, I know what to do, but I just don't know how to get it there. I don't have good enough content to make it turn out. You put me on a job with Mike or a lead or something like that, and we'll get you some good voiceovers. We'll get you squared away. We'll figure things out, but it would have to be a consistent thing.
He has to do voiceovers because people get annoyed with his music.
Nobody's ever gonna like your music.
Texas is getting a hurricane.
Category 1 hurricane supposed to hit tomorrow in Corpus
Christi. I didn't even know, Richard. But that's because I'm on a news strike. The news is too depressing these days. Honey, where have you been, junkie? I sent you a message today. Wait up. I sent you a message today.
Honey?
Yeah. You didn't respond to my message. I sent it again.
I'm trying to think at this particular moment in time what woman I want to call honey tomorrow.
Well, you can call him honey. I don't care. Whatever. You know where we stand for all good.
Roger that. Got to find myself a new YouTube woman.
There you go. Find you one. It'd be all right. I hope the bitch does laundry.
I'm not sure Mr. Perfect would take that comment, kind of.
Mr. Perfect doesn't like laundry. You better try again. Tomorrow's laundry day. Oh, you had to act like he was working? He will respond to my boxer shortly. Bam, he has put me in my place. You know, they had the same problem we had. Their air went out this week.
Yeah. Hey, I know an AC technician, sort of, kind of. He's not real good, though.
He just throws parts at it until it starts working.
Yeah, just do the old parts cannon, throw it right to it.
It worked. It worked. It worked.
But yeah, back to what we were saying. Voiceovers, the whole 9 yards. It is. The big part of it is the microphone. My microphone sucks. I understand that. I'm fixing to remedy that situation. But there are times that it's needed and very easy to do. So,
Michael, he can be after whoever he wants. Like, he's threatening me with Mr. Perfect.
Bobby, I appreciate that.
He won't like that HR department. My HR department's a little easier.
No, I just went with Mr. Perfect because she likes the same kind of beer I do. So,
oh, Junkyard he got screwed with his bill for his air. You got screwed with your bill? Because my AC guy, he wasn't dirt cheap, but he was fairly reasonable.
We worked it out. Took a little off the top just for her.
Well, Farmer Chris, sometimes you just got to talk to Ralph. That's just what you got to do. And the funny thing is, Junkyard, Farmer Chris checked on me that next morning too to make sure I was alive. Bye, Frank.
You boys are good at checking on her. I tell you what. See you, Frank. Take care, brother. Be safe.
It only happens like twice a year.
Yeah, it didn't happen real often. No. She's always pretty good about it. But when she ties one on, woo, boys, it could be a monster.
It was your idea to live stream, not mine.
No. Let's go back on that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I was halfway through a fifth, and you said you want to live stream.
No. No. That's not what I said.
I remember.
No. We were in the garage drinking. You said, I've had a rough day. I'm tired of it. I'm fed up with it. Blah, blah, blah. I said, you need a stiff drink. She's like, yes, I do. But I'm not marking my ass all the way to the house to get one. I said, well, I'll go get you one and I'll bring it back down.
No, I had Jack down there.
You didn't know that because I had Jack in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
I brought you a cup of ice and a Coke. And you said, where's my Jack?
Hold on. I have to address this. Okay. Farmer Chris, he slept his off to where he could get up early because he went to bed with the chickens when he disappeared.
He went to bed
9:30.
Hour and a half after the chickens.
9:30. It's barely dark. It wasn't even completely dark.
That is true.
Night, Brandon. Thanks for coming by. That's weird.
Night, Brandon. Be safe. Be careful, brother.
He did sleep. He had a lot to sleep off, though, Farmer Chris.
All right. So back to the Jamie drinking the live stream.
Do we have to go back to the Jamie? Everybody razzes me. Could we just let it be?
No, that was an awesome live stream. Loved every minute of it because it was Jamie. There was no holding anything back. It was you.
I was drunk. I don't hold nothing back.
How's the intoxication? You were highly intoxicated in the garage.
Yeah.
So I brought you a drink down there too.
Right,
I brought you
Farmer
ice
Chris?
and you cooked.
He just went to change his clothes. He'd be right back. I didn't even know I texted Lynn until the next day.
So we get drunk in the garage, and I was like, "Man, it's a good thing you got drunk tonight."
Farmer
Because
Chris said I was hot. I just don't think he meant it the way I want him to mean it. It was hot in here that night.
Hey, you can tell her she's hot, Chris. It's okay. I don't mind. I keep her away from junkyard. Everything be good. It'll be all right. But she got intoxicated at night, and I was like, "That's a good thing you got intoxicated." She said, "Why is that?" I said, "Actually, my words were, it's a damn good thing you got drunk, because I was fixing to go live tonight." She's like, "Oh, fucking live. Let's get it." I was like, No. We can't go live tonight. She's like,
why not? You drink on the live stream.
Yeah, that's what she told me. She's like, if you can drink on the live stream, I can drink on the live stream. I was like, oh, Lord. Are you sure? I asked her what? I asked her much. I asked 6 or 7 times. Are you sure? Are you sure?
The only reason I agreed is because I was out of Jack in the garage and my other bottle was at the house.
And we come to the house and got the big bottle of Jack, and she was mad. She was upset.
Wow.
You were upset because your Jack Daniels bottle in that refrigerator was not as frosty as Farmer Chris's bottle in his garage at his house.
Oh. Night, William.
Because you said, why is my bottle not as frosty as Farmer Chris's? I feel like I'm
Get gypped.
getting gypped here.
That's because I don't have a real wine fridge thing.
You don't have an antique refrigerator.
Is that what it is? Yeah. I don't remember being mad about that.
You were mad. You were mad as hell about that.
There's a few things I don't remember. I had to get up the next day.
Pissed.
I had to get up the next day and rewatch the live, make sure it wasn't out hanging too bad.
Yes. Same Farmer Chris too. The fridge will frost them over.
Yeah, he would pull them out and they were frosty.
And then it's just this frosty.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Jack Daniels bottle. Like, looked like something off a commercial. Didn't it?
Professional frost.
Can you hook me up?
Are you going to keep razzing me?
No.
Okay.
You gotta leave it alone, Ranger. Hey.
Woo! That's cold on my leg.
Woo. Cold on the skirt. What are you doing wearing a skirt?
I'm still in my work clothes. What's wrong with wearing a skirt?
You realize we've been live streaming for 2 hours? Yes. Holy cow. About time to cut her down, eh? What we got tomorrow? We got stuff going on tomorrow?
We have a graduation party and a birthday party. But you know, we're only allowed groups of 10, so we'll see how that goes. I don't know all the rules.
Not exactly sure how that's going to work out.
Night, Junkie.
Be good, buddy. Appreciate you tuning in.
Root beer glasses. Oh, yeah. Like an old root beer glass. You know, having frosty mugs. That's it.
That was the one back in the day.
Now you can't get that nowhere.
Tom, what are you doing? Anything special? You working hard tomorrow? Taking a day off?
It's my boyfriend. I'll be back.
I'd say it's probably junkyard. Look, she leaves us. She leaves us for her boyfriend. Got to find me. Got to find me YouTube girlfriend. Now, then I got to hook her up with Farmer Chris, so I don't have to worry about it. And then I can just be like,
it was a message for all of y'all, not for me.
Oh, it's a message for everybody.
Well, for everybody to hear.
I'm gonna say it so all of you to hear. I love you, Jane.
But did ever that mic?
No, my sister wife might not like that.
He's crazy, people.
You know, I've never even met Junkyard, right? It's like all a big gag thing.
Clear trees, $100 a minute.
Tom had a thunderstorm. We've had a bunch of them.
Yeah, I guess it's that time of year. I mean, I don't know. It's
So what we think happened to our air conditioner?
yeah. I really think lightning run in there, but
It's happened before.
I can't really prove it. But what do you do?
Don't parts in.
Yeah, you just put the bazooka, the parts cannon bazooka, on your shoulder, and then you shoot it at the air conditioner, and you just throw parts at it as hard as you can throw them. All right, guys, we're about to get off here. Bobby, night, brother. Appreciate you tuning in. Can't thank you enough. We're about to get off here. You think it's about time to wrap it up? About good. We've been on here 2 hours and 6 minutes. That's we're not gonna do that 4 and 5 hour shit anymore.
Not for a while.
But guys, we can't thank you enough for tuning in. We greatly appreciate everybody. See you, Farmer Chris. Be safe, be careful, and keep Dirt Perfect in line over there.
And stay tuned, Farmer Chris, because we might come up with plans for next weekend because it's my birthday weekend.
Oh, birthday weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're gonna go see Farmer Chris.
We might. I don't know. We might have to come up with something to do.
All right, guys, we're out here. Y'all be safe, be careful, and remember.
I'm not saying it. I'm just rolling my eyes.
Now say it.
Nope.
Work smarter, not harder. Y'all have a good one. We out, guys. Later.